Thanks, Mark. The Temple Street Children's Hospital in Dublin provides life-saving treatment for thousands of children each and every year. A new charity single has been released to raise vital funds for the hospital. Denise Fitzgerald from Temple Street joins us now to tell us more about where the funds raised will go. And we're also joined by the musicians behind the track, Billy Larkin, Mark Kilbride and Kevin Bratnick. Before we talk to them, let's first take a look at the work the hospital does from the Temple Street Children's Hospital series, which begins on TV3 tonight.
Ben will be going for an MRI scan at 9 o'clock.
I'm going to get my scan.
Yeah.
And the sleepy doctor, and we are going to count to 20. I'll try not to cry this time.
It's okay if you cry. It's all right.
I miss you when you're gone.
I know, but I'll be sitting there waiting for you when you come back.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell you see me in a little while, okay? Okay?
That starts this evening on 3, of course. Welcome back to us, guys. It's great to see you again. Denise, fundraising officer at Temple Street. You're always fundraising. It's always ongoing. So it's absolutely brilliant when something like this comes along. And congrats to you guys for, A, coming up with the whole idea between you, and also, B, donating the money. Because, I mean, the easier option would have been to sort of say, all right, we'll have the cash. Let's just talk about what the money will go towards, first of all, in the hospital.
Yeah, thanks, Aidan. Well, we're doing a partnership with Johnston, Mooney and O'Brien. They have a song, it's called When the World Was Yours and Mine, and actually it's great. It's all about heritage and kind of, they're making since 1835. Temple Street's 140 years old this year, and what we want to do is we're trying to do up a ward called Top Flat, which is known as St Joseph's, and we have 22 beds in it. We've just got 3 toilets between all the patients and parents. It's really cramped, and the nurses and doctors do an amazing job, but it's very, very limited in terms of the space that's available for patients and what we can do.
So how much are you going to need to?
We're trying to raise almost €2 million
okay.
to do that this year. So it's
heck of a lot of money.
It is.
I have a suspicion, though, that this fundraiser will put a huge dent in that amount, because it's one of these rare occasions that everything just fits. The music's fantastic, the words are fantastic, and the pictures that go with the ad, it's superb. And I have to say, I'm a big fan of it. And when I saw it first, I went on YouTube looking for it, and I was so disappointed that, see, it was just a jingle. I was probably cursing you guys at the time, and I thought, why don't they make this into a single and make it available? And it is now, which is fantastic. So tell us a little bit about how it came about, Kevin.
Well, we were approached by Owens DDB, the advertising agency, and Adrian and Donal in there showed us the footage that they had for the commercial. And they gave us a brief that they wanted to show a bit of nostalgia that Johnston, Mooney and O'Brien are the oldest bakery in Ireland. And they wanted a piece of music that would reflect that, not sound too jingly, too typical of a jingle. So it really wanted to sound like an excerpt from an existing song. So we said about going, we kind of thought of a few different ways of doing it, so we actually decided the best thing to do was write a song and take the best bits from that then to make the 40 seconds, rather than starting with the 40-second block. So we worked it that way. So the song was already there, and on YouTube there was a lot of interest in people asking for the full song and that kind of thing.
I think so, yeah. It's absolutely
It got
brilliant.
a huge amount of interest and a lot of comments.
So playing it and finding out that a lot of people were interested and liked it, you know, how pleasant was that for you, Billy?
Oh, it was great. It was absolutely brilliant. As Kevin said, on the internet, every second comment was welcoming me by this song. You know?
Yeah. And at last now, it's available, which is superb. Exactly. And where were you guys playing beforehand?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Some of the finest establishments in Ireland, and some of the dingiest
and some of the dingiest as well.
We closed quite a few of them down as well.
which is tremendous. And so, picking the music then, what did you base it on? What were you listening to, or how did you come up with it?
We weren't really listening to anything. I mean, it was based on the pictures we saw, to reflect a bit of nostalgia. We used instruments that were very acoustic, like harmonica is nice nostalgic sound to it, and acoustic guitars. We didn't want to go for anything too electronic at that.
There's kind of a Shane MacGowan vibe off it almost as well. When I saw it first, I thought, is that an early folk song, or what is it?
There's a hint of that, and a lot of the nice comments on YouTube were people who'd be into Christy Moore and the Pogues and that kind of thing as well. And
then just to give the credit where it's due, who selected the montage of pictures? Because there's goosebumps down your back when you see it for the first time, and the cows running down the North Circular Road from the market, and younger people today would say that didn't happen, and it did.
That was. Pictures were selected by Owens DDB, the advertising agency, and Piranha Bar, who directed the commercial. So, and pictures of course, the 88 championships as well, and the guys on the bike on the street. It's just superb. Go YouTube it and have a look, and then download the single, buy the single. How much is the single going to cost, do we know? It's going to cost €1.29. Yeah.
You should have 299. You got easily.
All proceeds going to Temple Street.
129, everything goes to Temple Street. Now, I want to come back to Temple Street because there's one thing that a lot of people often say to me, and they wonder, they have an idea for a fundraiser, but they don't know how to bring it to fruition. And people don't understand that you guys will help them do that if they approach the office.
Absolutely.
So how does it work?
Just if you give us a call in the office, we'll help you, because we've kind of done some of these things before, and we can help you out and give you like a little pack to kind of guide you along. For example, we've people heading off to London tomorrow, so can I just wish the team all the best going to London for the marathon. We've a load going to Aran for the half marathon as well, and there's a big bake sale on with Great Irish Bake and EBS. Just wish everybody well tomorrow.
All right.
So
it's a formidable challenge each and every year to bring in the millions that you do, so continued success there. Big thank you to the guys. Mark, you're very quiet this morning.
I'm very quiet, yeah. The guys are doing a great job here. I'm just listening in.
He hasn't woken up yet.
We always find out with our musicians when they visit, it's far too early in the morning. But look, we're going to hear the song in just a sec. Good luck with it. Hopefully people out there watching will download it and bring it to #1 in the chart. It'll raise substantial money for Temple Street. And we'll hear that song in just a moment. After the break, though, we'll be meeting two of the winners from last night's Student Media Awards. But first, let's hear the song now, When the World Was Yours and Mine.
Let's go back to a time when the world unfolded before us, when the world was yours and mine, and we'll walk along those familiar streets and see faces we've forgotten we've seen. Remember promises we made in those early days that we kept in the years in between. I'll take you back to the days where we lived our lives for each other. Back to the days we lived our lives the way we dreamt they'd be, as we painted our path to the future. It was all that I wanted to see, and I can still hear your voice as you whisper to me how our lives there forever would be. I'll take you back to the days where we lived our lives for each other. Back to the days we lived our lives the way we dreamt they'd be. It's funny how it all comes full circle, how the past promised more than the future could give. But we still have these days with each other, and those memories to revisit, to relive. Take me back